All right, well, I'm going to give a little video tour of the property, 6510 South Boulder Road. House cleaning just happened today, and some touch-up paint's going to happen starting tomorrow, but it's pretty much done. So let's have a look around and I'll do some commentary. Security gate there. This is where the leach field is to the septic system. It's kind of the front yard. There's the house. This is part of my property here. I'll show you in a second. Right up there you see a telephone pole. So my property goes all the way down there. Siding's fixed up, house is painted versatile gray, new gutters, new deck, new recycled road base, R19 value insulation garage door, new windows. Everything's new, including like those little lights right there. And septic tanks. This is where the outbuilding was right here. It's no longer there. And painted grass, or seeded this grass, believe it or not, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. This has come in incredibly in 3 weeks. It was dirt, literally dirt, 3 weeks ago. Incredible. And you can't really see it because of the sun, but you can see the mountains. There you go. You can see the mountains. And sweeping views of the mountains. And the property continues on. Back here into this sort of native grass meadow, all the way over to this telephone pole right there. That's the end of my property. A different time of day, you'd see the mountains a lot better. It's getting close to sunset here, but look. Hard to see the mountains there, but they're everywhere. This is all my property up to the barbed wire fence there. So now it's kind of cool. Now that there's this really kind of nice, I decided to kind of really bring the meadow into the property. So did a lot of heavy duty buffalo seeding, like 3 times as much as recommended, and that's why this grass came up so good. And then this was all a crumbling hillside, and I had the retaining wall put in. That came out really very, very pretty and goes great with the house. There's still some construction stuff here that's going to get cleaned up. There's the new deck that went in. And this backyard was regraded. It was graded so that the land wouldn't lean towards the house. So it was graded and then reseeded. .440 square foot deck, central AC, this beautiful 150-year-old cottonwood tree. Not technically on my property, but it's right by the irrigation ditch, which runs all the way along the property along the east edge. All these trees here had all the branches trimmed as part of the remodel to open up the view. So that is the outside of the house, and now we'll head inside. Got the air conditioning going. I think I ought to not cool all of Boulder. Custom cabinetry. Silestein top of the line, quartz, island countertop. Quartz for the backsplash. Came out very pretty. That's the great room. And then get some lights on down here. In a small bedroom here, basically 10 by 10. Light lavender leaning gray trim and doors. Blackout. Cellular shades. Small closet. And then, for reference, we just left the great room here in the kitchen. So we just looked at this bathroom and across the hall. Here's the main bath upstairs. Tone fixtures from Kohler. Tone is the model. Mid-century modern look. The towel rack. As well as tone fixtures in the bath, in the shower, and with a big soaker tub. Tile from Crossville Studios, kind of got a lavender undertone to meet the sort of a gray and lavendery. It's hard to see in the video. It's a little bit lavendery leaning with this cabinet. One-piece toilet. Deep soaker tub. Niche with quartz shelving and mitered 45-degree angle, hand filed mitered corners from the custom tile installation people. So this is the main bath upstairs. There's the floor. And leaving that, here we have a Nest thermostat and a broom closet. All the doorknobs, by the way, look like this. Continuing down the hallway. Oh, by the way, all the recessed lighting is new, as are the fire alarms, positioned everywhere via code. And here's this bedroom which has 2 windows, but pretty much the same as the first bedroom we saw up here, the closet. Great view of the mountains. Hard to see through the windows with the sun coming in, but yeah, and custom designed, custom made window trim with window sills. The tape on the wall is where touch-up's going to be. All this is a decision. How far this is going to come down, how wide these are. It's all a decision. Everything is a decision. 5-inch baseboards. How thick the baseboards are going to be. And we exit this one. There's the great room over there. And then to the left here, turn on the lights, is what's called the master bedroom upstairs. Because it's the only bedroom with a bathroom literally attached to it. And that's right here behind this door. Look at how pretty that gray, it's called Balboa Mist, blends in with the wall, which is called White Dove. They both pair just exquisitely. The Balboa Mist gray hints at lavender. Everything hints very subtly and almost unnoticeably at lavender and gray throughout the property, both outside the house and inside the house. You might not even notice. Here's the master bedroom upstairs. Good sized closet. And then there's the bathroom. It's a 3/4 bath. Came out just beautiful. Again, custom tile installation with mitered corners and quartz shelving. This is Forte line of Kohler fixtures that blend with the Forte sink faucet. These shelves we just finished them. It was just a wall, so we cut out the wall and we inserted shelves there. They're going to get painted tomorrow. And all the bathrooms have custom cut Schluter, that's what this is called, to edge the tile area. That, of course, is another decision I had to make. A million decisions. Recessed. Here's a recessed medicine cabinet that I had to fight with Alex to get it recessed. There's the towel holder, Forte from Kohler. And the recessed medicine cabinet needs the shelves put in. So that's the small, I call this the small bath. It's really the master bath for the bedroom upstairs. But the way I designed the interior of the house was to have the master bedroom downstairs. Or that can be a flex space or a recreation space. That's where I lived when I lived down here, lived on the property. From 2000, I started living here. So we'll get down there and I'll turning off some lights as we go here. And I'll show you the downstairs. The banister was one of the last things to go in. Custom made, of course, and then custom staining to turn it leaning in a gray direction to match the floors. And the floors are commercial grade luxury vinyl planking. And it looks just like wood. Very scratch resistant. And the doors here are painted stone brown. There's a decided lavender if you subtle with your viewing there. But look at how pretty that all blends right there. Doesn't look quite as good via the camera, but in person, it's just such a pretty combo. And of course, this door is new, big glass door. And there's going to be, on the other side of this, a retractable screen. So no longer a screen door. Instead, it's a retractable screen that you can pull across. It's quite cool. So we saw this kitchen, so let's go downstairs. Take a quick peek out here out the front deck. Oh, now you can see the mountains pretty good now. You see them up there too. And this is the front staircase. Across the way, that right there is a huge brand new Buddhist monastery. Okay. Oh, These were a bit of a hunt to get. Those are really cute. I had to shop around to get something that I really liked that was a little unique and kind of modern. And the fireplace is a wood fireplace. And yeah, all this recessed lighting up here is new. And it's all on various dimmers, so that the dining area is right here. It's on its own dimmers. And even the center light here. See, there's 5 lights that would go over a dining room table. Where are they? Can't quite get them in the view. Oh, there we go. 5 lights, but you can turn off 4 of the outside ones. And this is on a dimmer as well. And so are these. Oh, and worth noting here too is the under cabinet lighting. Which is very nice. And you can put different colors as well. Triple pane windows, by the way, throughout. Okay, downstairs. The garage with washer and dryer, utility sink. That's the new fireplace screen right there in the box. All the recessed lighting is new in here. It's also fully air conditioned and heated. This used to be a single garage door. We had to jack up the corner of the house and put in a whole new beam so that we could make it a 2-car garage door. And that's household level of insulation. So this is a 4-season garage and brand new epoxy floors that just went in. They're pretty much bomb-proof and last forever. Otherwise, it would have just been cement floors with cracks in it. We would have sanded it and painted it, but the paint wouldn't be nearly permanent. And so this is just the way to go. Epoxy floor is so nice. There's a little utility closet in there where the routers are for the house. And here's the stairs we came down. Right down at the bottom of the stairs is the mechanical room. I'm on a well here, so here's all the softening equipment. And here's a on-demand water heater, so you never run out of hot water ever. And then we enter the downstairs suite area. Of note here is that this wall right over here was not there. The room to your left extended all the way to the right. So I designed the architecture to put in this hallway and including this wall. And so this was the bedroom I was in. 12 by 23. Quite large. With a large picture window. And a huge wall of mirrors for the reach-in closet. Which is quite large. There we go. Big room. This is where I would stay without any hesitation. Especially knowing that what I designed as the main master bath, the showpiece bathroom. Though I think the other bathrooms are absolutely beautiful, but this bathroom down here, right across the hall. So we just came out of this room. Again, here we are. We came down the stairs. There's the mechanical room. We entered through this door. This is the new hallway wall that I installed. And there's the master bedroom, or the rec space. And then here is the master bath. Let me turn on some lights in here. Alrighty, got a pocket door. One-piece toilet. Boy, back this up at all. That's nice. Custom glass shower. 36 by 56 is that shower. Custom cabinetry, fit wall to wall. Tile floor from Crossville Studio. The same quartz that was upstairs on the island and in the kitchen, I used down here. Sonneman modern sconces. Double vanity. Heated floors. Here is a heater, a hot air blower that's in the ceiling so that when you get out of the shower, you don't get a chill. You have hot air blowing down. And then I put up all of these towel hooks that added kind of an interesting aesthetic to the room. And then you enter this very expensive glass enclosure. And by the way, the curb is made of Silestone, ethereal haze it's called. Ethereal haze, because it's got this sort of really pretty subtle patterning in it. It's just so pretty. And by the way, we put that as the backsplash for where the faucets are. That came out very pretty. I don't think I've seen that done anywhere. So this was really a very unique design choice right here. Anyways, over to the shower. Kohler fixtures. You can set your temperature and leave it, and then select whether it's going to come from overhead or the hand shower. And it's very roomy in here. Again, custom filed, hand filed mitred corners and Silestone shelving here. And boy, it's hard to get a sense of the side. It's 36 by 56, 36 wide by 56 deep. So plenty of room for multiple people to shower in here, even though I won't be living here, so don't get any ideas about what I mean by that. Ha ha ha. So yeah, an immense amount of thinking went into this bathroom. Door swings both ways. That's an option too. Sometimes doors don't swing both ways. So there you go. Again, one-piece toilet. The idea in this bathroom was that if you have somebody else using the bathroom, they could use the toilet while somebody showers behind the fogged glass and continue to maintain privacy. So that's why I went with fogged glass in the downstairs bathroom here. So that's the downstairs bathroom. Reminding you, here's the stairs. We came in, master bedroom or rec space, downstairs master bathroom, and then because this wall was put up right here, then we were able to add a 5th bedroom or an office space with quite a large closet as well, all with a wall of mirrors. Mirrors give an added sense of space and size in the room. So this is a 9.5 by 12-foot bedroom. So, and all the walls and ceilings downstairs, extra insulation was used with specific intention of reducing sound from the walls and down from the ceiling. So footprints are greatly reduced above, as well as this wall right here is very thickly insulated. And also this staircase right here, which adjoins the rec space down over here, or the master bedroom, this wall was super heavy duty insulated so that it muffles the sound of stairs when you're in this bedroom if somebody's coming up and down the stairs. And yeah, this, by the way, this garage door opener was pretty expensive. It was designed to be super quiet. And all the recessed lighting in here, of course, was part of the remodel. So it was really just a complete, comprehensive, top to bottom job. I mean, every single decision about every single component I had to make. You know, what door, what pull is going to be used here? What do you want the hinge to look like? You know, what model do you want to use on that? It's just on and on and on. What do you want your toilet roll to look like? That was a decision. That's part of the Purist line in Kohler, and it pairs with the Purist Kohler for these. Oops! I guess the water hasn't run there for a little while. So I love this bathroom. And of course, I mean, everyone who steps foot in the house is absolutely floored. Even the house cleaner was like, wow. She was very, very impressed. So, there we are. This island is very nice because we set it up with custom braces here, because silestone or any quartz won't allow you to extend more than 12 inches. But what we didn't want is to have people sitting at the island bumping their knees against the cabinet. So we made these custom braces that are easily well exceed the limit. So now you can actually sit on the counter. And you also, this can sit 5 to 6 people with 15 inches of leg space underneath. Yeah, this, of course, this chandelier took me a while to find, but of course, that's on a dimmer as well. Yeah, so that's about it. These pulls are very pretty, $34 a piece. Ridiculously expensive. Pulls are very expensive. And then just making this choice here to have an 11-inch pull here instead of 2 pulls for the big drawers, that was a decision. And here, this was a decision. Here you have the sink and the dishwasher, and right away, whoops, there's junk in there, but this is where the silverware will go. So how you line up the kitchen so that it all works perfectly was also a decision that, you know, among a million decisions, was one of them. So, and then pots and pans would go over in here. Here's a big recycling bin and garbage place. And all the drawers are soft close. And all the doors are soft close as well. Oh yes, this is worth looking at. Here we have roll-out trays for this cabinet. Very nice. And then these are soft close. And then lots of space tucked in back there that's kind of hard to reach, but it's a small sink, so we had a little bit of a problem in there, but we came up with a good solution. And then we have these big pantry areas here. I could have done pull-out rollouts here, but I decided not to. Actually, the cabinet woman said you honestly can install those for cheaper yourself in the future if you want to. But there's a lot of storage there. And there's lots of cabinet space. I think this kitchen will support easily 5 adults. So, yeah. So, I think that's our tour. Here's the patio doors. Oh yes, the vertical cellular blind. Looks very pretty. And so if you entertain here, it's pretty easy to just open up this patio door and the back door there, and you've got this great indoor-outdoor space. And this room is really quite large. And these shades on the 2 picture windows have a bottom up, top down feature, which, if I can operate it, allows you to, do this. So if you're concerned about privacy, you can draw it down from the top if you want. So the picture window downstairs and the master bedroom downstairs, as well as this one, has that. Yeah. Oh, and then you can step outside onto your huge deck with the big old cottonwood tree. And this lovely, expensive retaining wall. And that's where the production outbuilding used to be. Sweeping views of the mountains. And, not bad, huh? Boy, it was a lot of work. 9 months. Easily full-time. Some weeks exceeded 50 hours. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, that's the end of my tour. It's, what's the date today? It is the 21st of August, and this all started with demolition realistically in November, and that included demolishing the outbuilding. So, it's really been a 9-month job. So, extensive amount of landscaping too. Just very expensive, very extensive. But anyways, I think I have a rental property here that, or if I decide to move in at some point, I would be excited to move in here because it's so beautiful, it's so pretty. Anybody who steps foot in here is pretty much blown away. Matter of fact, people seem to be recommending that somehow I'm very good at this and that I could do it for a living. It's just such hard work and requires so much patience because none of the contractors really get it right. They're late or they do something wrong, then they have to come back and correct it. Or, you decide on a product or a certain look and then that certain item isn't available, so you have to change your mind on that, and then that affects something else that you've selected, so now you have to change your mind on that. It's just constant ongoing adjustments. Even this silestone quartz. I shopped a long time for quartz to try to make the right decision for the look. You don't want it to be too busy or overbearing, and you don't want it to be overwhelmingly elegant and too big a statement or kind of gloaty. So really kind of my goal with this whole installation was to please my own aesthetics, but to not have it be too idiosyncratic to me. It needed to please everybody's aesthetic. So, and how you please everybody's aesthetic is to have everything be in neutral colors and have everything sort of seamlessly move in a harmonious blend. So that was really the goal here. But back to this quartz. This quartz was $132 a square foot. And but then we got lucky and found that they had it at Lowe's. The woman at the Silestone factory actually slipped me that piece of advice because I was down there so much. She kind of took to liking me and she told me, dude, you should really just go to Lowe's. So I went to Lowe's and Alex went to Lowe's and there was a 30% off sale. And then the day that we were ready to place our order, and you know, there's a lot to decide. I mean, adding a backsplash in quartz normally would be just ridiculously expensive. Look at how pretty that is. So I was almost just going to leave that painted with sheetrock, you know. But then the day we were purchasing the quartz, a pop-up sale of 10% suddenly arrived. And so we got 40% off on all the quartz. And so that's why I was able to decide, well, let's put that quartz as the curb leading into the walk-in shower. I mean, you wouldn't need to normally put quartz on your curb leading into your walk-in shower, but it made it kind of affordable. You know, one of the things we thought about was, wow, maybe we should do that on the windowsills too. But just decided, yeah, let's leave well enough alone. But, you know, it's just ongoing, a million decisions. You know, just, you know, for instance, this railing. I had to make all the decisions about it. So, you know, this is a 1/4 inch square, but it could be 1/4 inch round if you wanted it to be. It could also be 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, but flat, like a slat, right? And that slat, if you wanted, you could position at an angle. So it could be angled slats. So, and then, you know, what kind of wood? I chose maple so that it would be the same maple as the island. But then it came in 2 light in colors. So then I had to go custom make stain to make this grayer so that it would have a gray tonality to match the floors. So, you know, it's forever. I mean, absolutely forever, the amount of decisions. So I'm very happy to be over it, but I'm super proud of the accomplishment here. And I think I'm going to be moving on and doing some other project too. And I have to find a place to live. And I just assume actually find a place to live that I could renovate to my own liking. So I have that level of pride in customization too. Because, you know, part of what would be so fun to live here, though I can't afford to live here, would be able to live in the place that I consider a work of art. And I think that's why I was successful at this remodel, is because I do consider almost everything I do to be a work of art. Like my apartment is, all the furnishings, I really treat it like an art project. And so, yeah, you know, this house is an art project. And by the way, just this brick, you know, some people, the painter was really suggesting painting the brick to modernize the space. As a matter of fact, he even wanted the outside of the house to be painted, the brick to be painted to modernize it. And I decided last minute, no, and now he agrees that was a good choice. This is versatile gray, you can't see it right now, but it's actually more of a taupe color that has a beautiful lavender undertone that you can barely notice unless you pay attention. So that was my goal, is to have elegant restraint and have a subtlety that makes itself apparent to those who care. And so it grows on you without anything being nailing you right in the face. So to do that takes an immense amount of shopping, research, contemplation, making a choice, changing your choice, fine-tuning it, rearranging. There's just so much that's involved to make the choices like this. That was my experience. And it's particularly so with the very first time doing it. And this was my first house remodel. And I say first because I might do another, though. It makes me retract because it's so hard to make the right choices. But there really was no bad choice I made here, really. There's no choice that I view that was really the wrong choice. The vanity downstairs in the double bathroom, That I kind of, okay, I would say that that's a choice. If I were to do it again, I'm going downstairs now, if I were to do this again in the master bathroom downstairs, I made this an 18-inch vanity, and I would have brought it out and made it a 21-inch vanity, which is actually more common than not. But my goal here was to have a very spacious bathroom. So, and then, the shower stall is huge. So if I was to do this again, I would probably make this shower stall three inches narrower, and I would have made this aisle right here 3 inches narrower. I still would have made this 21 inches instead of 18 inches. And then I would have made this bedroom over here bigger. I would have added 6 or 7 inches in width to this bedroom. And I don't think anybody would have missed this bathroom being a little smaller. That said, it's absolutely a glorious bathroom that is just so nice to have so much space in the bathroom. So, and bathrooms and kitchens sell the house to the woman or to the renters. Oh yeah, and forgot, this recessed light went in here. So that's a little smaller light. Anyways, yeah, so I'll turn off that light now because I've got to get out of here. I haven't eaten dinner. And okay, that is the end of my tour.